Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In the academy, Luna holds the gun and complains that Steffi's the only reason she's not in her father or half-family's life. Steffy warns her not to say Hayes' name. Luna says it constantly. Steffy asks about Miss Dillon. Luna smirks, she's a bit tied up at the moment. She just needs to get through to Steffy. Luna harangues that she wants Steffy to hear to her. Steffy hears a thump, and Luna says that's Miss Dillon. She can't help her, but she can help herself by letting her see her father. Steffy realizes that Luna's Miss Sunshine and warns she'll no way get down with this. Her mama knows she's there. She asks about the face with the X's for eyes. Luna says perhaps it means she's eyeless and can't see she needs a relationship with her father. Brandishing the gun, Luna asks what further does she have to do to get her to stop fighting her. At the Precipice house, Sheila tells Taylor she encouraged Luna to leave city. Taylor asks if she's there to beget problems for Steffy and Finn. Sheila says her granddaughter said commodity that bothered her. Taylor tells her she needs to leave. Sheila explains that Luna said commodity that made her suppose it had to do with Steffy. Finn hasn't been responding to her dispatches. Taylor says he wants her and Luna as far from her family as possible. Sheila wants to help Steffy and begs Taylor to trust her for formerly. Will you please just tell me where Steffy is? She promises not to step her 9 toes back there ever again if she tells her. Taylor sighs and explains she's at the Sand Academy. The schoolteacher wanted to speak to her after hours. Steffy had some issues with a guest artist, Miss Sunshine. Taylor alludes to the strange artwork and asks Sheila to go. Taylor goes to the bedroom and Sheila spots the origami and flashes to Luna having it in her apartment. Also she sees the fortune teller and recalls Remy having one Luna made. Oh my god, Luna, no, she exclaims and takes off. In Finn's office, he tells Grace he knows she's been through it with her daughters and her partner, Reese, with his gambling dependence. Grace insists the only thing on her mind is Liam getting the treatment he needs. They go over Liam running out of time until Lee comes by. She wonders if Finn's heard from Luna recently. She apologizes for interrupting and Grace alludes to complicated cases they're dealing with right now. Some cases are unintentional to heed their advice. It's pivotal that Finn gets through to his case. She leaves, and Lee asks what that was about. Finn can't bandy it. Talk turns to Luna and Lee warns she's angry and dangerous. Sheila's not over to any good moreover. Finn complains she's been calling him non-stop. He isn't heeded to her dispatches. In the design office, Hope wants Liam to concentrate on himself rather than stressing out over Luna. Ridge comes by and asks, what about Luna? Ridge says the sting was a bust and now he doesn't know where she's or what she's up to. He tells Liam not to kill himself, warning. He takes comfort in knowing he'll always be there for Steffy and the kiddies. Liam will fight for them until his last breath. He won't let Luna harm any of them. Liam and Hope go over getting Luna on camera, but also her bolting. Ridge hopes she's headed out of city. Liam complains that Luna's all he can suppose about right now. Ridge has spoken to Baker and they're going to get her back where she belongs. I promise. In Finn's office, Lee's glad Finn's not wavering and warns him about being vulnerable to Luna. He ignores another call from Sheila and also listens to a communication from Steffy saying she's going to Hayes Academy to speak with the schoolteacher. They laugh about the guest artist being called Miss Sunshine. In the Sand Academy, Luna harangues tearfully about Poppy's turndown to tell her who her pater was when she was youthful. He was right there each along her kinsman Finn. A man who was always kind to her. Steffy watches the gun as Luna complains she won't let him love her. You're controlling him and you're controlling me. It has to stop. I can't let you keep getting down with this. Taylor is glad to see Ridge when he comes in. She tells him that Sheila was there. At the Sand Academy, Luna cries about Steffy being cruel when she's hopeless for a family. They debate as Luna accuses Steffy of not minding that she was raised by a lozenge-popping hustler. She demanded her pater. She was alone until Finn hugged her and told her he was her pater. Steffy wants to take that from her. You know, I took a chance to get to know me. She's her stepdaughter and Hayes' big family. Not everyone has the perfect life like Princess Steffy Forrester. Steffy, scarifying, tries to move Luna. She wishes effects were different and they could drink her with open arms. Luna cries, but you ain't. Sheila bursts in and tells Luna to put the gun down. Luna tells her grandmother she's doing this for them. Why does Steffy get to call the shots? Why is that fair? They could be a family and have everything they've ever pictured if they just have to make sure Steffy no way stands in the way again. Ridge and Taylor bandied Steffy's marriage. They criticized her hubby, Finn, for being the cause of most of her problems. Finn is related to Sheila and Luna. Who knows who differently is his blood relative? Does this inescapably mean that Steffy should give up on her marriage? Taylor and Ridge are obviously concerned about Steffy's safety and well-being, especially when Luna is on the loose. She has a gun and could explode at any nanosecond. Luna is hopeless to have a relationship with her father, Finn. She's formerly snuck into the Cliff House many times. The Finnegans need to ramp up their security. Meanwhile, Ridge and Taylor believe that their son is constantly in peril because of Finn's natural mama and son. But Finn has chosen his family in the end. He promised Steffy that he'd keep her safe. They indeed went as far as to get the police involved. Steffy's parents suppose she'd be better off without Finn in her life, and they bandied the idea of their son leaving him. Does that inescapably mean she should? Finn shouldn't get criticized for who he's affiliated to. He didn't bring any of those people into Steffy's life. They fitted themselves into his life. Sheila has been obsessed with the Forresters for a long time. She allowed. She had an in when she set up out that she was Finn's mama. Also, Finn shouldn't be to condemn for being Luna's natural father. Poppy kept the verity from him for 20 times. Finn just set up out, just like everyone differently did. Finn has a good heart, which has caused him to make miscalculations. But he shouldn't be to condemn for bringing these two women into Steffy's life. Hopefully, Steffy doesn't heed her parents' advice. What are your studies? Do you agree with Taylor and Ridge that Steffy should leave Finn? Let us know your studies in the commentary section. A big shock for Steffy and Taylor when they see what Hayes brought home with him from Academy. Luna is on the run. She fled when Will set her up by faking a kiss. Overall, Luna is furious at the hand she's been dealt in life. She hoped to have a relationship with her newfound father, Finn, and her little family, Hayes. Because she killed 2 men, Luna cannot be around her family. Indeed, her mama, Poppy, isn't interested in being around her presently. Of course, Luna blames Steffy as the reason she can't be around Finn or Hayes. Luna is principally obsessed with Hayes. She's discried on him at Academy, and she gave her little family a special gift, putting the Forresters on high alert. While she's concerned about Luna, Steffy has been kindly sidetracked by Taylor and Ridge's unanticipated engagement. She's been concentrated on that in addition to her menage. Luna saying a cryptic farewell to Sheila, Hayes getting surprised at Academy, and Remy turning to a doubtful source with his worries. Luna had a meltdown at Sheila's apartment over what Will did to her, the fear of going back to captivity and of course, how this was all Steffy's fault. After numerous gashes and a whole lot of fits, Luna eventually gave her grandma good news. She was granting everyone their want and leaving Los Angeles. There was just one thing she had to do first. With that, she hugged Sheila farewell and promised to reach out after she gets settled in. At least she'll go out with a bang. It's too bad Sheila didn't catch on to what that meant. All the while, little Hayes was at art camp having a great time with Ms. Dillon. He was especially rapturous when he said about the nice lady who gave him the origami crane was going to drop by this week to educate them assignment. Yay! It wasn't long before Luna was at the beach house and skimming through the windows at her little family. When she eventually entered the house, Hayes beamed at sunshine. He was especially pleased by all the redundant attention she was giving him, and agitated when Luna suggested they do commodity big to surprise his mama. Over at Il Giardino, Remy texted Luna to see if she was okay and disregarded about their day at the firing range. When Sheila showed up she tried to make him leave, but when Remy brought up being bothered about Luna, Sheila was all cognizance. Over in the design room, Katie laid into her son over the peril he put himself in. Will tried to assure her he was fine, but Katie wasn't having it. Yeah, sure, he's forfeiture, but he nearly wasn't, and he's still not out of peril. What if Luna sought vengeance? How could he put himself in this position for Steffy's sake? He doesn't owe the Forresters anything. Will claimed he did this for Elektra, too, which was inversely as horrifying to Katie. How dare Elektra just sit back and watch this be? Katie was thankful her son was safe, but his ceaseless need to run towards peril counted heavy on her. Well, Katie, he's a Spencer and that's what Spencers do. Did she anticipate anything lower from Dollar Bill's son? She ultimately took her leave and Will and Elektra got cozy on the design room settee. Meanwhile, Steffi streamlined her parents on what went down. Taylor and Ridge were understandably concerned, especially with Luna on the run. Not only is she after Steffi, but she's plugging for her literally. He and Taylor indeed suggested she talk to the kiddies and guard them just in case Luna showed up again. Steffi assured them she was safe. Yes, Luna is deranged, but Steffi was certain she'd mess up before doing any real damage. It was only a matter of time before Luna was back behind bars and they'd each be safe. Oh, if they only knew Luna was formerly with her little family and conniving her final stage.